It just got easier to raise your taxes. A court decision could open the floodgates.
Yeah, 10 News reporter Jeff Lasky shows us who could be hitting you up for money through tax hikes as soon as next year.
Printing up this whole thing clogged up our office printer, but you're about to get more paperwork too, a longer ballot. That's because there are already several groups considering asking you for a tax hike when you step into the voting booth next year.
If it's for the right thing, I'll pay higher taxes.
San Diegan Scott Sandell is willing to consider tax hikes, but he doesn't think the process of getting a tax hike should be easy.
For certain infrastructure projects, it makes sense for Balboa Park and places like that. But I don't know that necessarily we need to be building stadiums for multimillionaires.
That's why he's worried about a new California Supreme Court ruling. They decided tax hikes proposed by voters through citizens' initiatives only need a simple majority vote instead of the 2/3 vote we've used for decades.
This is a game changer. Absolutely.
Tony Manilatos is a longtime San Diego public relations strategist. He helped lead the effort against a new stadium for the Chargers, which came nowhere near 2/3 support.
You can't get 2/3 of people sometimes to agree what color the sky is, let alone whether or not they want to raise their taxes.
He's worried this will create a loophole. Why should any mayor or city council propose a tax hike needing 2/3 when they can get a citizens group to propose the same thing and only need 50+1? But we could also finally get past the idea that San Diego can't get anything done anymore.
It absolutely makes it easier to get important things done. I think you'll see the convention center expansion initiative surface. I think you'll see a measure to address our homeless crisis surface. I mean, there might be a measure to address fire safety.
As voters, looks like we're going to have some big decisions to make next year. Jeff Lasky, 10 News.
Tomorrow, Republicans in the legislature will begin campaigning for a constitutional amendment to bring the threshold back to a 2/3 majority. So groups who want a tax hike to pay for a project could rush to get their plans on the 2018 ballot before any new law takes effect. We also reached out to San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer's office about his convention center plan. His spokesman told 10 News the ruling is a game changer, and they're now looking at the best path forward.